Hoi. Alexa.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your
Alexa.
very existence is
Line
a
8.
cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into
Alexa.
a snake pit in this
Continue.
Welcome everyone to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Penn State Nittany Lions. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Michigan State Spartans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Nittany Lions will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Michigan State's offense will start this game off. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
The Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Hamilton. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. The Spartans very efficient with this passing game.
You like that, Reese? You like that? I think so. This is an offense that, listen, when you've got a guy back there that can be efficient. Make no mistake.
Oh, you lucky I ain't targeting in this thing.
Kirk Cousins guys, you
man.
start to really like the offense.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Defense wants to bring the heat. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Good
Let's go.
tackle
Let's
there to
go.
Stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. So Penn State's offense has the ball for the first time. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse. Do they let him make it? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for...
Into the secondary on the right. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And the Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you
Give me that tutty! Give it! Come on! Got
this
it!
offense, going right
Stretch
down
the ball
field
out,
in
boy.
6 plays, and now set up for first and goal.
I should not do
Now
this.
second and
Do
goal,
it.
and
Do it.
right in the teeth of this noise. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quick strike complete. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Behind the line, it's Williams. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Ridley. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Send the tight end in motion. Off the bootleg, lost the toss.
That work where you did it.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, he hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Spartans decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Oh, number 5.
Solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Here's a heat. They get him up, rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
What an effort getting to the quarterback there. You think about Michigan State D-line, Jarrell Worthy, Shalik Calhoun, guys that would use their frame to their advantage, and you just could not block them. This guy has physical ability. He's got a lot of things you can't coach. One of those is that frame, and he used it right there to his advantage.
Really?
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on 3rd down.
Yeah, number 60. You got to block somebody, bro.
Line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Give to the running back. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
All because of his last 2 plays.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second.
All my rushing right. That's... Yeah.
Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Trying play action. Gets rid of it. That's caught. It's Williams.
So he can catch that, but my guy can't shoot what I do with him and hit him in the head.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Runs through the tackle.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. With the catch, it's Hamilton. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. No.
Let's go. Let's go.
He goes at the 39.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They didn't get much done the last time they had it to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
A little too anxious to get started on the outside, and that's a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's Denmark. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Got a little space. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A shot toward the end zone.
Oh, bruh. Come on, man.
Knock it away and deny the score. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. This time it's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Martin.
Whoop!
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point. And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the field.
Tackle was made at the 23. Let's call it a 5-yarder pickup.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half, so they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. He'll pull it on the read.
Oh, my Lord.
For the first, and he's still going.
Wow.
And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Rossi. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down.
Yeah, it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Hey, a lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality.
Oh, a lot of space.
Get out of here.
He's inside the 40. He's at the 20.
Oh, Jesus, where'd you come from?
And he just kept running, and he ran away.
But whoop, boy!
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. You know, the way he's going has me churning through the old memory bank here for the single-game touchdown record at Penn State. You know who that was?
I have no idea.
Well, everyone knows it was Harry Robb. Went to the house 6 times in 1917. And the returner will be dragged down. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Caught over the middle. It's Ridley. And he's brought down after a nice game. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Collier. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Curl route seems simple, but when you time it like that so it's right on him, man, that's a tough play to stop.
And give the receiver a lot of credit, too, because he knew where the sticks were. He got his depth on the...
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on 1st down, sack on 2nd down, and now on 3rd down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The toss sweep to the right. There he goes.
Gotta be kidding me.
Pick up on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Well, they were able to catch the defense off guard. They're obviously thinking pass. This back is dangerous on 1st down, 2nd, and 3rd. And he shows you the vision and shows you the speed. I just love how decisive he is. He's getting north right away.
In 3rd down and long, man, everything in you knows it's a pass. Surely they're not going to run the football. But I think what you said is
that's
having
halftime,
a guy like this that can chew up yards so quickly. Because I'm thinking just make the tackle. No big deal. Force the 4th down. Man, what a nice play by the running back.
That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He's just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Found a little room out of the wildcat that time, just short of the 1st down. Lining up in the wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Martin. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the wildcat formation pays off.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on 2nd down, no problem for them.
Looking for room, it's Martin.
Boy, if you would have blocked him, I would have gone off.
2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires toward the target. Finds a man on the left. He's finally he's shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Wants to throw on first down.
You couldn't get space on that fat old white boy?
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time he's got his man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Gonna look downfield again. Takes the easy throw in the flat.
What? What a dive, boy! What a dive, boy! Let's go! Let's go!
Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience.
Well, you better stop carrying that ball like a loaf of bread.
Been through these
I'm gonna send
rivalry
Coach
games.
Stick
You
out
know
there.
the
He gonna
swings
get
happen
your ass.
quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra
Carrying
point
that
makes
ball
it
like
28.
That's the trouble.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Virginia is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. They're trailing by 10 to Miami. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Here's the handoff. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it.
You gotta be kidding me.
Defense there to
Come
stop
on,
him
man.
after a gain of 1 to the 22.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first two plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on third down expecting him to get the ball again.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Spartans with the 1st and 10.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and
Violate somebody one hit like they want to play some football.
Too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Fires to the tight end.
Terrible.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. It's complete to the left. He'll work his way down to the 28.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. The screen, he can go. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force a negative play.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt.
Oh, man, did he sink that in.
Just inside that right upright.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right
come
there.
on!
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And he's brought down after a nice game. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And the Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Motion from the back. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That's a great job executing up front by the defense. They looked like they were ready for that play, and that was a bit of a more unconventional look from the offense on 3rd down, but the defense was there to make a big stop.
On 4th down, going to the air. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he
Bruh,
just
come on,
didn't
man.
look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. But see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Got the quick completion. Breaks into the open. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This should be the last play of the quarter. Now the play fake. Wide open downfield. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Rossi. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Spartans are marching down the field. They'll run play action. Got a man, it's Williams. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. Buying some time. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this defense.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And the Spartans trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sparty. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys with the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on that.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Got it in the middle. It's Martin. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Under fire. Pass
working.
after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up for it.
He's got it, 1st down and more. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Pass is incomplete, but I think the defense was offsides, and this will probably be a 1st down.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the route is on.
Boing.
They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Yeah, salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his spot. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down.
I like that.
The
Play
Spartans
crunky
have it
music.
back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was... And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent. Forget this day ever happened.
They're going to be in a world of hurt if they don't get this thing going forward here on second down from the 13. Snags it over the middle. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. The Spartans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air.
Oh, I read that shit like a book.
On 3rd down.
Ah, messed it up.
This is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll get a fresh set of down stopped at the 31-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. I'm padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games. We had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
This coaching staff has really done a nice job marrying the play-action game to their running game. That looked like that was going to be a run. Everything in that play said they're running the ball downhill. At the last-second, quarterback pulled the football. He was able to complete the throw.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens and they get out of sync and they don't make big plays. But, man, you're in a huge deficit. You need big plays down the field, so somebody's got to make a play for their quarterback.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
I was gonna.
That's kind of what this offense has done all. struggle. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been
Turning it on! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Here comes the offense on first down. Scanning the field, it's Van Buren. Makes the grab. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He might want another play. Wants to go up top on first down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Got it in the middle. It's Hayes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They get the time. The clock reads 3 seconds.
Timeout, Penn State.
One more play to pad the stats. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the end zone.
Let's go!
And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Number 17. With the catch in the end.
There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.